All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We are here live. Hopefully you're with me. Let me see if I can get it. I'm having some technical difficulties with my camera system here. It seems to always wind up happening to me. I'm going to see if I can get it cleared up before we get too far here. Almost there. You good? All right, we're gonna do a quick little test of sound. I think we should be good to go, but I just want to double check and make sure we're good to go before we get too far here. So any of you who are viewing and can throw something in the chat, just let me know if you can hear me. So my volume is working. I had some issues last game. Where? I'm getting her. So Ethan can't stand there, but you can stand there. You're good. All right. Thank you, Rebecca. I appreciate it. I think we're good to go. And we're going to have a special little treat here in the beginning. It's seniors night here tonight. And I think we're going to get some special guests out on the ice to start this game. So stay tuned as we get the ice finally cleared. Mankato East skated to a 4-3 win over Minnesota River just before the Scarlets took the ice for their warm-ups. They did recognize all of the seniors and their parents. Unfortunately, I could not get my system to set up. So I missed that, but I'm at least going to get the starting lineup. So we'll get that rolling here shortly. Yeah, so thank you, Sandy, for reaching out, watching down in Florida, Keach's grandparents. So glad you guys could tune in for today's game. We'll be broadcasting again on Friday the Scarlets will be skating. They'll be hosting Owatonna Huskies on Friday. I believe that puck drop is 7:30. That's on the YouTube channel, so you can see when that puck drop is. And then next week, we will be skating. I want to say Tuesday we'll be in Minnesota River, which is in Le Sueur. I'll be broadcasting that one. And then on Thursday, we're back here hosting, I want to say, Northfield. So a handful of games for the next 2 weeks. All right, here come our flag bearers to bring out the Scarlets for this game tonight versus the Red Wing Wingers. I think they're no, they might be the Eagles. So either the Eagles or the Wingers. I think they're the Eagles. And there are our flag bearers. Oh, Patsy, be careful. Some tentative flag bearers skating out there. Careful, don't get run over. It's like Patsy King and Wendy Betters and Aaron Hattelstead and Andrea Zimmerman. It's got to be Ethan. They need help with their volume. Well, they need to turn the main volume down and the mic volume up. Let's play hockey. All right, so I think we're set to go as the moms make their way off the ice tentatively. Hopefully, no one falls. Well done, well done. Give me 1 second here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're live. Sorry, I wanted to let them know about that mic volume. Get us going. We're going to be, I'll adjust the time when we get our first stoppage here. We'll get us going. And that's going to go, well, it didn't touch the netting, so we'll keep playing. It looks like Zimmerman in the corner. And King trying to hold. King gets it into the corner. King holding, right through the slot. And Cox couldn't find it. And that's going to go all the way down to the other end. Shriver's going to hold it for Hattlestead. Hattlestead to Tosh. Tosh feeds it to Cox. Cox comes into the zone, trying to get a lane, puts it on the. Oh my gosh, Jacoby Tosh had a look, and his shot goes up into the netting. So we're going to call that a one shot for the Scarlets. Let me adjust my clock. We're at 16:07. And King holds at the blue line, throws it down in the corner. Tosh after it. Tosh feeds it over to Zimmerman. Zimmerman still with it, feeds it over to Tosh. Tosh gets it to the boards. And good hold by Keach. And now Allman poking it down on the boards. Allman uses a glove to hold it, gets it to Tosh. Tosh along the end line, trying to feed it over. Keach with a shot goes wide out to the point, ready down to Allman. Allman in the corner. Allman trying to feed it over to Tosh. Allman still with it. And Tosh picks it up. Tosh tries 5-hole. Allman's there to clean it up. I don't know if that was Tosh or Allman. That must have been Tosh, looks like. Allman was there on the backside. So that is a goal. I'm not sure if it looked like Tosh went 5-hole. I don't know if he got his own rebound or if Allman was there to dish it back to him. We'll see what they call on that one. But that'll put the Scarlets on the board. And now Cox. So Tosh unassisted on that one. Must have got his own rebound on it. So Tosh is going to get the first goal of this game versus the Wingers. And it looks like that is Clarkson holding the zone. And now Dorzik down in the corner battling with Hattlestead to hold the zone. And now Cox over there to try to hold. And the winger, number 14, number 4 gets around, dishes to 36. 36 gets into the zone. Schmidt puts him up on the boards, bodies him off the puck. Oh, a nice pass. It was coming into the slot, and Hattlestead was there to deflect as well as Clarkson. And now Schmidt behind the net feeds it over to Cox. Cox leaves it for Schmidt. Schmidt trying to feed it over to Tosh, trying to get through, takes the ref out, takes out number 22 as well. And then Tosh is there to almost get all of that in the slot. And then the Wingers number 3 clears into the Scarlet zone. And now Reddy feeds it over to King. King bringing it into the zone, squeezing by on the boards, and the puck goes off the boards into neutral ice. Reddy's there to pick it up. He's got 26 with him, feeds it back to Enter. Ricky throws it into the zone. He's going to go after it. And the boys are on the forecheck. Tosh there. Tosh and Enter. And it's flicked out into neutral ice where Zimmerman is after it. Zimmerman pokes it away. He's got it. Dishes one way backhander. Misses wide to the right. And now Keach feeds it over, trying to find Allman coming into the slot. Allman battling for it. Leaves it for Zimmerman. Zimmerman over to Keach. Keach with a quick shot. Goes off the glove and into the corner. Must have hit the netting. They're going to blow that one dead. And we'll get a puck drop in the winger zone. And Jackson Zimmerman out there. Oh, Jackson Zimmerman with a shot and a goal from the slot. Jackson Zimmerman. I want to say that is Jackson's first varsity goal. First shift for Zimmerman of the game. And standing in the slot, takes a beautiful shot to make it 2-0. Jackson Zimmerman, first goal as a varsity Scarlet. Well done, Jackson. Allman battling for it. Goes out into the Scarlet zone. Schmidt there to pick it up. Schmidt feeds it over to Allman. Allman after it. Allman wins it. Feeds it over. Almost got it to Zimmerman again in the slot. And Clarkson. Keach Clarkson gets the assists on that. Zimmerman now with it. Jackson feeds it over to Grady Schmidt. Schmidt to Keach. A little hot on the pass. And Keach couldn't handle it. Red Wing picks it up. Now Allman and Keach on the forecheck, trying to slow things up. Red Wing finally gets it into neutral ice. Whoa, stick goes flying. That was Red Wing's stick. It just goes off the boards and into the air. Now Cox trying to feed it over to Dorzik. Deflected by a winger. Oh, Hattlestead. Shot goes high. Hattlestead with a great steal there in the slot. Now Cox picks it up. Now Hattlestead reaching for it. Reddy holds at the blue line. Gets it down deep. Cox goes after it in the corner. Red Wing trying to clear. Gets it. Oh, nice hold by King. Broke his stick. This is going to be the season of sticks, ladies and gentlemen. Reddy trying to hold. Jaden and Dorzik battling at the blue line with number 16 and number 26. Puck still tied up on the boards. And that's a that was a headlock. No call as they were all tangled up. I think Hattlestead had a shot on that one. I'll adjust the shots on goal at the end of the period. We don't have a shot counter up on the scoreboard, so we'll just have to make do with. I'll guessing by golly on my way through, and then at the end of the period, I'll adjust it. Zimmerman on the faceoff wins it, gets it back to Tosh. Tosh down in the corner with it. Tosh now behind the net, looking for trying to feed it over. And the goalie threw it out of the crease. Tosh out to Clarkson. Oh, and Zimmerman was there. Deflected off frame. And now Red Wing trying to clear. And number 17 doing a good job of getting that into the zone through traffic. And Zimmerman puts the brakes on, leaves it for Tosh. Tosh with speed comes into the zone, gets around two wingers, and tried to leave it back. And Clarkson feeds it down. Oh, trying to feed it. Zimmerman was trying to find Tosh, and the pass was just under Tosh. He couldn't manage it. Now Enter gets it to the red line and throws it deep. They go for a line change. Out comes Keach, Allman, and Zimmerman's still out there. Reddy and King on D. King picks it up at neutral ice. looking for a breakout, throws it over to Ready off the boards to Allman. Allman throws it into the zone. Keach is going to get it in the corner. Allman coming into the slot, picks it up off the melee in the corner, feeds it over. Oh, right behind. That was King, right behind Allman. He couldn't get a shot off. Allman picks it up, leaves it for Ready. Ready throws it deep. Now in the corner, Zimmerman's going after it. It's Jackson Zimmerman. And now King, shot wide. Ready holds. Allman lets it go for Jackson. Jackson throwing it over to Allman. Allman back to Zimmerman. Out to King. King through the slot, nobody home. Allman picks it up on this near side. Oh, tried to feed it over to Keach. That's going to go all the way to the other end. Shriver's going to pass it to King. King looking for a release or on a line change. Dorzik comes out. Oh, King leaves it for Ready. Ready's got space. He's going to skate. Ready gets through traffic around the net. Still on it. Winger takes himself out of the play. And now Red Wing is able to clear in a neutral ice, gets it into the zone. Schreiber plays it around the boards. Dorzik there. And now Ready picks it up. And Clarkson to Cox. Cox over to Hattelstead. Hattelstead and Cox gets a shot. And now Cox behind the net. Nice move by Cox. Tried to feed it out, and Red Wing was there. Dorzik trying to get a nice grab out of the air by Clarkson. And Hattelstead grabbed that just as it was entering the ice, so that'll be an offside. Good flurry of activity for the Scarlets in this first period. Take a 2-0 lead right away. Now Jagger. If I'm going to have two Zimmermans out here, I'll probably go Jagger and Jackson. If I can remember to do that, let's see what I can do. Schmidt with it now. Schmidt, stretch pass. That's going to be a no ice. And I'll go on the forecheck. Jagger there, trying to get it. It comes out to neutral ice. And enter. Lost the puck. Red Wing tried to get it turned. And good D by King to stay on that puck. It's out to neutral ice. Number 18 for the Red Wing throws it into the zone. And I don't know what that's going to be. I'm going to call it offside. Must be. Yep, must have been an offside call. So thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. We will skate again on Friday. The Scarlets will be hosting Owatonna on Friday, 7:30 puck drop. I'm going to try to do the JV game on Friday. We'll see how that goes. Couldn't make it happen today. I know there were some people who were anxiously waiting for that stream to go live and just couldn't make it work today. But we'll see what we can do for Friday. Let's see if I can make that work. Now Allman bringing it into the zone. He's got Jackson with him, and that puck gets deflected up into the netting. So we'll get a puck drop on that far dot in the winger zone. A little update. I don't know. I don't have all the details on this, but word is that the Scarlets are going to make up their game versus Orono, the one that was supposed to be in the Duluth Heritage Classic game. Allman could not get his stick on that. He's going to want that one back. That was just dangling in the slot. Sounds like the Scarlets and the Orono game are going to be made up at the Excel Energy Center, skating on the wild ice. I want to say February 21st. I don't know if that's accurate, but as soon as I know more information, I'll let you guys know. I'm trying to work on whether or not I'm going to be able to broadcast that game. That's my hope. We'll just have to see. Nice little deflection. And Keach, where's that Cox? So that was Keach looking for the deflection / rebound. Allman in the slot as well, trying to pick up the rebound, and the winger goalie was able to cover. And Red Wing won that one. Throws it around the boards. Number 3 is going to pick it up. And Zimmerman, Jackson picks that one up. throws it on the boards, and good hold by King. Little backhander gets it back in the corner, and Keach trying to get to it. Now Allman's going to pick it up on the near side, leaves it for Keach. Keach over skid, has to come back for it. Keach puts the brakes on. He's got a good look. Oh my gosh! Braden Keach with an off-angle shot, hits the corner and goes in. I don't know how the heck he did that because that was a tough angle shot, but holy buckets, Braden Keach with a beautiful little snipe hit the corner. I don't know if you guys could see that on that broadcast, but holy man, that was a good shot. Beautiful shot. Ooh, that was nice. If anything, I would say that was a Sean King assist. They're not going to give it to him, but what I saw was a Sean held that at the blue line, threw it into the corner, and Keach took it and then wrapped it around and scored. They're going to give it unassisted, but I'm going to give a little love out to Sean King on that hold at the blue line that allowed Keach to make that goal. So number 17 for the Wingers is going to go in for a 2-minute elbowing. 17, I said he's going to go for 2 minutes. I got to adjust my clock here. 6:34. So we'll get our first power play. Cox out to Tosh, over to Schmidt. Schmidt through traffic. Cox looking for a deflection. Went wide. Dorzik in the corner now. Feeds it out to Tosh. Tosh to Schmidt. Schmidt down low for Zimmerman. Back. Oh, Schmidt had a really good look there. Great pad save by the goalie. And now Tosh from the point. Down low for Dorzik. Keaton trying to get through traffic. Throws it back out to Tosh. Tosh looking for a lane. Can't find one. Throws it over to Dorzik in the corner. Dorzik gets tied up but gets through. Looking for something. Throws it over for Schmidt, top of the circle. Down low for Dorzik. Keaton looking for an angle. Blocked. And it actually goes into the glove of one of the wingers. All right. Same crew out there. Dorzik. Oh, misplay by, good recovery. Oh, and then loses it into neutral ice. So Dorzik with a good hustle, misplayed the pass, but then came back to recover and then lost his edge. And Red Wing is able to get it into neutral ice. Now, Jagger skating in, tried to get it through traffic, and he's going to turn it over, and it's going to go all the way down. Schreiber will hold that, leave that for King to take around back of the net. And King's going to have space to skate. He's going to bring it into the zone. Leaves it for Dorzik. Keaton looking for something. Poked away, holds it, trying to get it around. Feeds it over to Tosh. Tosh down low. Out to King. Top. Oh, and deflected by Cox. So that's going to be a King-Cox combo. Brody Cox with his second one of the game. And Sean King will pick himself up an assist on that one. Nice little deflection. That finds the back of the net to make it 4-0. Wrong sport, but you get the idea. It's 4-0. So we'll kill that penalty. Sorry, wrong button. There we go. Now Allman with it. Allman gets it into the corner. And behind the net, Zimmerman gets tied up. Red Wing breaks it out into neutral ice. Red Wing shot. Do we call? I'll give them a shot on goal on that one. That was off frame, and Oh, Keaton got an assist on that one too. So Dorset King to Cox for the goal. And that puck actually was deflected by the blocker of Schreiber up into the netting. We'll give them a shot on goal. I think that's their only one so far. So we'll give it to them. I'm not sure if the box gave him one on that, but we will. Now ready? Back to Allman. Allman's going to skate it in. He's got space, looking for a shot. Gets through right to the belly of the goalie. Kind of ran out of real estate. Oh, big hit on King by number 26. And Clarkson got tied up, but got his stick in there to disallow a shot. Allman takes a couple hits. And now Keach took a hit too. Looks like Red Wing is going to start getting a little bit more physical. Red Wing shot off frame all the way out to the blue line. Red Wing holds. Now Cox is going to be able to skate that into neutral ice. And he's going to call that offside because Cox wasn't quite to the red line. He was close, but not close enough. So we'll take it back into the Scarlet Zone for a puck drop with 3:32 left, first period. Score 4-0, the Scarlets. And now Brady Schmidt trying to get the puck out. And Adelstead gets it into neutral ice. And Cox hustles back to get onto that puck. No ice. And Brody's still with it. And Red Wing trying to clear. Schmidt holds nicely. Cox with a nice move to keep possession of the puck, but Red Wing pokes it out into neutral ice. Clarkson plays it back. Schreiber is going to play it around the boards to Cox. Cox lets it go for Adelstead. And Red Wing is there to throw it back into the zone. Now Schmidt with it. Pass over to Cox. Adelstead with a little screen move. And shot from Cox goes to the belly of the goalie. All right, we got Jagger out there with Enter and Tosh. Enter trying to feed it over to Tosh. Tosh picks it up in the corner, trying to feed it through, still has it. He's got Ready on the point, feeds it over. Cox from the dot. Deflection comes out. Tosh trying to find an open lane to shoot, feeds it over. Zimmerman. Jagger trying to find Tosh coming through. Jacoby trying to get it into the corner. Jagger gets it back to Jacoby. And that goes straight up in the air. Jagger grabs it out of the air, drops it down. And now Tosh trying to get through four players. And Red Wing is there to say no. And now Zimmerman off the post. Ready looking for a lane. Shot goes wide right out to Tosh. Tosh, top of the dot. Deflected up into the netting. It's Keach on the face-off. He's got Allman and Jackson Zimmerman with him. Allman and Keach battling. Red Wing is able to clear to neutral ice. Nice little move. Red Wing trying to get it through. And Schreiber is going to leave it for Ready. Ready behind the net, throws it over. And through traffic, Allman leaves it for Keach. Keach through traffic. Red Winger takes himself out. Off the post, Zimmerman looking for the rebound. And Red Wing is battling to try to clear. Zimmerman with it. And Keats takes a big hit, open ice hit. And Red Wing is able to clear. Nice poke check by Hudson Clarkson, and they're going to call him offside. Out comes Hattlestead, Cox, and Dorzik, along with Schmidt and Clarkson. Hattlestead throws it over for Dorzik. Schmidt comes out with it. Schmidt over to Clarkson, up to Cox. Brody into the zone. Brody trying to get around number 16 in the corner. Backs things up, kicks it with his skate to himself, looking to get through traffic. And shot goes wide by Hattlestead. Schmidt holds at the blue line. Takes number 17 in the chin with the puck. Schmidt holds, shot, glove save, Red Wing goalie with 34 seconds left. First period. Red Wing coach wanting to let the referee know to look for something. I'm not sure what he was wanting the referee to look for, but I think it had something to do with either Hattlestead or Schmidt. I think it was Schmidt. Maybe the glove that he had, but it wasn't a hand pass because he passed it to himself. But who's to say? So tied up in the corner, down goes somebody, Dorzik, and Cox takes a big hip check there in the boards. Puck goes through the slot. Dorzik couldn't find it, and that'll take us to the end of the first period. We are 4-0 after 17 minutes of skating. And we'll see what the shots on goal here. 15. So I'm going to leave that one up there. They said 0, but I'm going to leave that one up there because it was a off shot, off frame shot, but I'll give them 1 just because. So we're going to take a little breather here. I'm going to go see if I can warm up my toes standing here on this concrete. My feet are getting a little chilly. So go grab yourself a snack and a warm beverage, and we'll see you back here in about 12 minutes. All right, here we go. We're back, and here come our Scarlets. Back out on the ice, getting ready to start the second period. So senior night here tonight. It is, let me just give you a quick little snippet of the seniors that are recognized this evening. We have Tyler Hudson, number 15. Tyler's parents, Matt and Brandy Hudson. Brandy was out there skating as one of the flag bearers. Hudson's favorite food is steak. Funniest thing an opponent has ever said to him, someone told him that he was trash at hockey. All right, number 18, Grady Hattlestead. Parents, Aaron and Andy Hattlestead. Grady's favorite food, chicken wings. Funniest thing an opponent has ever said to him, you're ugly. Number 22, Jagger Zimmerman. Parents, Jeff and Andrea Zimmerman. His favorite food, chicken wings. Funniest thing an opponent has ever said to him, called him a donkey. All right, lovely. And number 28, Sean King. Parents, Patsy and Graham King. His favorite food is, I don't know what that is, Donner? And then funniest thing an opponent's ever said to him, I'm done, brah. I just want to play some Fortnite for real. And then last one, we've got Leighton Betters, number 30. Parents, Mark and Wendy Betters. His favorite food is chicken chiquiles. And the funniest thing an opponent has ever said to him, you're one big boy. There you go. So those just a couple of snippets on our seniors who are recognized tonight. Brody Cox, that could have been a trip. No call on that. Cox throws it down for Dorzik. Dorzik going after it behind the net, picks it up, brings it to the far side, out to the point. Schmidt has to throw it right back down. Cox is behind the net to pick it up. Red Wing plays it back. Dorzik going after it. That's going to go along the boards. Schmidt, got to it, but couldn't hold the zone. So they'll all have to check up. And they do. Red Wing picks it up. Number 22 for the Wingers throws it behind the net and around. Zimmerman there to pick it up. Jagger. Nope. Sorry, that was Tosh. And Tosh and now Cox with it behind the net. Looking for something. He's got King at the point. Tried to feed it to him, and Red Wing got a stick on it. And now Tosh circles back. Tosh out to the point for King. King. Oh, nice hold by Schmidt. It was a hot pass that was on the way out of the zone, and Schmidt with a quick work to hold the zone. Good hold by King. King takes a hit by number 26. Sorry. And now enter. Allows King to dish it over to Jagger. Jagger through traffic trying to hold. He's got his stick was tied up. Couldn't get a stick on it. So Reddy has to, And Schreiber with a great save. That is the best look that Red Wing has had all night on a defensive error by Reddy. Allowed a winger through. Got a shot off. And now Keach on the faceoff gets it over to the boards. And now King down low, trying to get it out. Ooh, goes right to the edge of the crease. Reddy picks it up, feeds it over. And Grassman out there on his first shift with Keach. Grassman feeds it to Keach. Keach takes it down into the corner, trying to feed it over to Grassman. Goes far over. Allman trying to get to it. Gets his man turned. Reddy takes a big hit, elbow to the back of the head. No call. And Red Wing throws it all the way around. That's going to be an ice. He's going to say, yes, that will be an ice. So go back into the winger zone on that far dot. Dorzik on the faceoff. Oh, comes back, a little backhander, and the goalie is forced to make a gloves grab. Dorzik down low on this faceoff, gets it over to the corner. Red Wing gets a stick on it, throws it around the boards on this near side. And Cox is there to tie him up. Halstead tried to throw it in. Red Wing intercepted and is going to bring it out into neutral ice. Cox got a stick on it. Now Dorzik takes it, gets it, tried to get it into the zone. Cox with a big hit. And now Schmidt throws it over for Clarkson. Clarkson trying to feed it over to Cox and out of his reach. Oh, and Hadelsted's going to go to the box for that one. So Hadelstead will go. So Hadelstead will go for 2 minutes for roughing, I think is what they called. I actually wasn't paying attention, but that's what it looked like it would have been. So Hadelstead will go in for 2, and we'll go on the penalty kill. So got Reddy in the corner, tying it up. He's got 2 wingers with him. Kick pass out to the blue line, down to the dot. Looking for a lane. Jagger Zimmerman tying lanes up. Now Red Wing looking to try to set something up. Pass partially deflected by Jagger. And Tosh got a piece of it. Jagger's allowed to come in. Jagger was trying to feed it over to Tosh and intercepted by Red Wing. King gets a piece of it. Red Wing finally enters the zone. 17 with a shot. Wide off frame. Schreiber throws it to the corner. And then that one goes off of the roof. And that was Keach on the faceoff circle. And Red Wing and blocker up into the netting by Schreiber. Those really aren't shots. I don't know if he's going to call those shots because they're off frame. Schreiber is just throwing them into the corner. We'll adjust the shots on goal at the end of the period. Schmidt tying up the puck behind the net. Schmidt still with it, winds up coming out with it and throws it all the way down to the other end. Wingers coming the other way. Allman giving chase, trying to block up passing lanes. Puck comes out. Allman still chasing. Oh, Allman, the good look. Oh, and Allman is down in the crease. Get back in the play, Allman. And Allman's going to draw a penalty on that one. And number 24 for Red Wing is going to come in the box. Allman drew that penalty. So we'll go 4-on-4. As what number did I say? 24? 24 is going to go in the box for the Wingers. So 7 seconds on a 4-on-4, and then we'll have ourselves a power play. Head contact to Allman is what 24 is going to go for. Oh, going to call that good. Good hold by Schmidt. Schmidt out to the point for Zimmerman. Zimmerman over to Tosh. Tosh back to Schmidt. Schmidt looking for a lane. I think Dorzik was looking for a deflection. And now Schmidt dishes it backhanded to Tosh. Tosh got somebody down low. Is that Dorzik down low? Gets it to him. Keaton looking for a lane. Leaves it for Tosh. Tosh back to Dorzik. Dorzik trying to get it to the point. Oh, and shot. Fanned on it. Tosh coming through the slot. Couldn't get a full trigger on it. Now Zimmerman gets it turned. Out to the blue line. Tosh looking for a lane over to Zimmerman. Zimmerman with a shot deflected. Cox thought that the goalie had it, and it actually went into the corner. Off the post. Cox looking for the rebound. Goalie just sitting in the net. That went off the post. It was a really good looks there, about 4 of them. Blocked by number 19 by Red Wing, trying to clear, and they're going to wind up able to clear. A good flurry of activity on that shift. Schreiber with a nice stretch pass to Zimmerman. Zimmerman skates it in. Shot goes wide off frame and around. And Tosh blocked by number 13, and they're allowed to clear. And now that's going to be, oh, yeah, that's a hand pass, so that won't work. So I think I want to say that was probably, I'm going to give them 4 shots on that one, given on that shift. So we'll go out to neutral ice. Nope, we're going to go into the scarlet zone on that hand pass. And it'll be the same crew out there, Zimmerman, Dorzik, and Tosh, with Schmidt and who am I missing? Tosh with it. Tosh skates through, and goalie's there. Goalie looked like he didn't know where it was. It was sitting in his lap. Tosh with it. Over to Schmidt. Schmidt for Zimmerman. Pad save goalie. Schreiber holds it for Schmidt. Schmidt feeds it over to Dorzik. Dorzik, he's got Cox. He decides to keep it. He's going to skate into the zone. Goes all the way down to the end line. Back to Tosh. Back to Dorzik. Out to Schmidt. Schmidt, pad save goalie. Schmidt with another shot, and Schmidt finds the net. I don't think Dorza got a piece of that. I think that was straight up Grady Schmidt. So that makes it 5-0. And Scarlets are going to take a timeout. I wonder if 24 He may have actually gotten 5 minutes on that because he has 2:06 left on his penalty. So that must have been a major. The contact to the head for Allman. I missed that. So on a major and you score, the goalie or the penalty still stands. You have to serve the whole 5 minutes for it, regardless of how many goals you score. So 24 is going to stay in the penalty box. Scarlets take a timeout to discuss. I'm not sure what they're discussing, but Zimmerman on the faceoff gets it over to Cox. Cox back to Tosh. So Jagger, Zimmerman, and Keaton Dorsey get the assist on that. And Grady Schmidt with a nice wrister. And Jacoby Tosh loses it at the blue line. Cox getting just hacked at. What are we doing here, folks? We got a man advantage. Why are we not passing? All right. Cox with it. Shot blocked. Gets his rebound. Comes back. Cox leaves it for Zimmerman. Zimmerman back to Cox at the point. Looking for a lane. Dorzek getting manhandled in the crease. Cox shot. Pad save. Gets his rebound. Circles back. Feeds it to Zimmerman. Zimmerman to Dorzek. Blocker up into the netting. Good look there. 34 seconds left on the penalty. One shot on that one. Well, no, Cox had one too. So 2 shots on that. King with it. Down low for Allman. Allman out to King. King over to Reddy. Reddy with a shot. Blocked by Keach. Keach looks like he took a hard hit there on that. Keach comes to the bench. And out comes Zimmerman. Hattlestead with it. Hattlestead looking for a lane. Finds Zimmerman on the dot. Shot goes high and wide. And good hold by King. And that's a high stick. Allman picks it up. And he's got a backhand shot. Oh, here's the net with a backhander. Isaac Allman with a little backhander. Got to make it 6-0 as the penalty expired. I'm not sure if there's an assist there. Allman just battling for the puck. Gets it into his zone. Adelstead with the assist on that one. Red Wing is able to clear. It's going to go all the way down. It should be an ice with 6:12 left in the second period. So give you an idea, if the Scarlets are up by 6 goals in the third period, we will have running time in the third period. So as it stands right now, if we finish the second period with running time, we are with a 6-goal lead, we will have running time in the third. And Allman take it down in the slot, battling for it now, trying to get a piece of it. And Grassman feeds it down to Allman down low. Allman trying to feed it, comes out to the point. Clarkson feeds it over to Schmidt. Schmidt with a wrister, glove save. And puck hits the bench, so that'll get a puck drop in the zone. Should be in the zone. Grassman throws it in the corner. Keach after it. And, oh, big hit. And we should get a stoppage of play here. Number 26 took a big hit by Schmidt. Comes up limping. All right, so we've got Dorzik on this face-off circle with Hattlestead and Cox on the wings. King and Reddy on D. Hattlestead with it, gets turned, top of the slot. Shot! I don't know if that was deflected, but that was Hattlestead with a great shot. It sounded like it hit stick. I don't know if that was the goalie's stick or if it was Dorzik, but that was a great shot by Hattlestead. He just skated to the top of the slot and just let one fly and found the back of the net. And now King feeds it over to Dorzik. Hattlestead unassisted. Shot, goalie, slid over. Hattlestead takes a hit. Red Wing trying to get the puck. And Enter battling, trying to get possession. Red Wing holds. Red Wing gets it to neutral ice. And King gives a hit, allows Enter to get the puck, throws it over for Tosh on the far side. Tosh gets it into the zone, poked away by number 4. Tosh regains it. Jacoby trying to get a lane. Jacoby feeds it over, no one there. And Schmidt doing everything he can to hold the zone, and Red Wing is able to get it into the zone. Tosh goes back to pick it up. Tasha King. King tried to get it deep. Red Wing throws it back off the ref. Shot. Red Wing. A little extracurriculars after the whistle there between Sean and number 20. I can't tell. 26. Shot goes wide. Enter, able to clear to neutral ice. Zimmerman, oh, broken stick. That's a winger stick. And there's a delayed penalty on the Scarlets. And Scarlets need to touch the puck. We're on a delayed penalty right now. Red Wing trying to set up a breakout. They're having a hard time breaking out on this forecheck. And Tosh is able to touch up. So we'll send Tosh. Who's going? Schmidt. So Schmidt will go for 2 minutes on slashing. So Jacoby will sit for 2 minutes on a slashing call, and the Scarlets will go on a penalty kill with 3:19 to go. Keach on the face-off, gets it poked behind him, allows Reddy to clear out all the way to the other end. Allman, Keach, Reddy, and Clarkson out there on the kill. And Keach with a quick shot. Goalie covers. Allman there to pick up any loose change, and goalie holds. So we'll skate on. Allman on the face-off. Red Wing comes out with it. Allman trying. Oh, and trying to slow things up. He's doing a good job clogging up some of those passing lanes, and he got a piece of that one too. It allows Clarkson to get a stick on it, which allows Reddy to get a stick on it. Red Wing doing a good job. That's good hustle by number 17 for the Wingers. And good hold. And Keach taken down. Red Wing able to get possession in their zone. They're going to try to skate it out. Keach and Allman. And Allman got a piece of it. Allman's going to throw it in. Takes a hit in the process. But good kill shift there for Keach and Allman. And now Zimmerman out there with Tosh, King, and Reddy. Nice poke by Tosh. And allowed Zimmerman to throw it into the zone. Tosh going after it. Tosh wins it. Tosh going to skate it all the way to the other end. Tosh still with it. Skates it through traffic. Still with it. Throws it over to Zimmerman. Out to King. King over to Reddy. Reddy was looking to pull the trigger and couldn't. Reddy to, who is that? Zimmerman. Jagger still with it. And gloved it. That should be a hand pass. No hand pass call. Tosh still with it. Penalty kill over. Tosh with it. Skates it down low. Grassman out there with Schmidt and King. And Red Wing able to touch it up. Schmidt has to hustle back for it. Reverses. And stretch pass off the mark. That'll be a icing. So we'll drop the puck in that far dot. Nope, near dot in the Scarlet zone. 58 seconds, well, 59 seconds left. Second period. Scarlet's up by 7. So we'll start the third period with a running clock. Red Wing looking to get possession. Oh, goes into this. Through the crease, through the slot. No one home. Looking for a lane. Schreiber there to cover. And Clarkson and number 30 go over the handlebars. Down onto the ice. Now Haddleston on the face-off. It's it to Clarkson. Clarkson over to Schmidt. Schmidt trying to feed it to Haddlestead. And Red Wing got in the way. So the Wingers trying to hold the zone. Deflected into the Winger zone. Schmidt gets it. Feeds it to Cox. Cox a little backhander. Goalie throws it to the corner. Clarkson to Dorzik. Dorzik to Cox. Cox backhands it to the slot, and Red Wing is there to dish it in, and that'll take us to the end of the second period. Score 7-0. We'll see if we can get total shots on goal. I have 32-4. We'll see how close I am. The official tally. And then we're going to do chuck a puck. So I'm going to pause this here, and then we'll do the chuck a puck, and we'll see if Liz Allman can keep her winning streak. $28. I gave him too many shots. So 28-5. There you go. So we're going to pause here, and we're going to do a little chuck a puck. So we'll see you back here in about 13 minutes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We're getting ready to start the third period. The ice is done. We're waiting for the doors to drop, and then we'll get the players back out here to get the third period underway. Scarlets do have a 7-goal lead, so that will give us a running clock. As long as the Scarlets have at least a 6-goal lead during the third period, there'll be a running clock. So that should speed things up a bit here. Scarlets will skate again on Friday versus Owatonna. And then next Tuesday, we'll be going to Le Sueur to skate against Minnesota River. Minnesota River was here tonight. They skated against the Mankato East Cougars, and the Cougars skated to a 4-3 victory over the Minnesota River. So we'll see them a week from today in Minnesota River. I will plan on broadcasting that one. And then we'll come back on that following Thursday to host Northfield. So that is what we have coming up this week and next week. There is some exciting news that's out there, the rumblings. I don't have any details on it, but the discussion is that the makeup game for the Holiday Classic game that was missed because of the stolen sticks is going to be made up, I believe, on February 21st. And it's going to be at the X, I believe. So don't hold me to that. That's what the rumblings are. They're trying to work out the details on that. If that's the case, we're going to try to broadcast that one as well from the X. So as we get closer to that and I get more details, I will for sure share that out to you on this channel. So I'll be looking for more information to come in the coming days. All right, here we go. We're on the third period here. Brady Halstead on the face-off, number 12, Red Wing. And Schmidt gets it. Schmidt to Dorzik. Dorzik trying to feed it over to Hattelstead, and the Red Wing number 3 stepped into that and allowed Red Wing to hold neutral ice. Now Red Wing coming out, good for a pass. Cox intercepts. He's going to skate it into the zone, leaves it for Hattelstead. Hattelstead leaves it for Dorzik. Dorzik skating down low. Oh, Leighton Betters is in the net for the Scarlets. Senior Leighton Betters getting some ice time here in the third. And Hudson Clarkson holding. And Red Wing is able to clear the neutral ice. Hattelstead takes it back so the boys can check up. And Schmidt is going to skate it and tripped. So that'll get touched up. And that should take it to so number 26. I'm not sure how to even put this in here because we got a running clock. So we'll just put it in there and let it go. We'll see how we did for timing. Oopsie, gosh darn it. So that was supposed to be a 2-minute. So we're gonna power play here. Schmidt. Tosh shot goes wide and through. Zimmerman picks it up. Zimmerman gives it to Tosh. Tosh with it. Looking for something. Nothing there. Tosh still with it. Feeds it over to Schmidt. Schmidt feeds it over to Zimmerman. Zimmerman down low for Dorzik. Dorzik leaves it for Zimmerman. Back to Dorzik from the dot. Cox looking for a deflection, and Schmidt couldn't get to it. Comes out to neutral ice. So the boys will check up. Zimmerman will pick it up in neutral ice. He's going to skate it into the zone. And over to Tosh. Down to Dorzik. Dorzik through the slot. Cox couldn't pull the trigger on it. Tosh holds. Nice pad save by the goalie. Now Tosh with it. Tosh with a shot. Goalie save. And that'll clear all the way to the far end. 22 seconds left. And my clock is all off. I'm all out of whack here. And now Matson. Joey Matson out there. Keach and number 12 get tied up. And penalty's over for their captain. Comes back out onto the ice. Now Keach intercept a pass. Keach brings it into the zone. Allman picks it up in the corner. Down for Keach. Keach looking for a wraparound. 3 wingers on him. Shot goes off the post from Reddy at the point. Allman picks it up, takes a hit, but gets it. Keach throws it behind the net, picks up his own rebound, leaves it for Reddy. Reddy, top of the circle, throws it down for Madsen. Madsen battling in the corner, trying to get the puck out. Allman trying to get to it. That's going to go all the way around and out to neutral ice. And they're going to call. How is that? Why is that no? Why is that? I don't understand why that's a no. Now King with it. King off a Hattlestead skate. Red Wing are allowed to pick it up. Now Reddy circles back, throws it for Dorzik. Dorzik gets around 1 and picks up the deflection to Hattlestead. Hattlestead shot, and goalie's able to cover. Now Dorzik on the face-off. Referee's there. Schmidt steps up, shot, pad save. Cox looking for the rebound, and a good grab by the goalie. Dorzik over to Hattlestead. Hattlestead looking to shoot. Down for Dorzik. Dorzik leaves it for Hattlestead. Grady gets bodied off it. Comes out with a puck. Red Wing finally gets a stick on it. Cox hits it with his skate. Leaves it for Hattlestead. Hattlestead, instead of a backhander, tries a pivot move and thrown off the puck. Red Wing coming the other way. Number 7. And Clarkson trying to get in his way. Shot fanned on in the slot by number 21. Had a good look. Couldn't find the puck. And they're going to send Brody and number 17. He's going to send them both. So Brody's going to go, as is number 17. So my clock is way off. Why is my clock so far off? So I have no idea. We're at 10:50. Not sure how I missed that, but we're going to try to catch us back up. Now Jagger with it. And Jacoby Tosh offside. Roughing and interference are the 2 calls. Roughing for Red Wing and interference for Brody. And offsetting penalties. So I didn't need to put those penalties up on the board, but just force of habit. So we'll have them up there. You can see how long the boys need to sit in the box before they can come out and rejoin the game. In the meantime, we'll play 5-on-5. And Jacoby Tosh with the puck. He's going to skate into the zone. Gets by 1, still with the puck. Deflected off the puck. Tosh tries to kick it over to Zimmerman. Zimmerman picks it up. Feeds it over to Reddy. Reddy with a shot right to the glove of the goalie. So we had a line change. Out comes Keach, Madsen, and Allman, along with Schmidt and Clarkson on D. Clarkson holds. Allman down low. Feeds it for Keach. Keach trying to feed it back to Allman. Coming in. Tied up in the corner. Allman comes in to grab it. Red Wing gets a stick on it. And Red Wing pokes it out. And a good grab by Madsen and a good hold by Clarkson. Madsen with it on along the boards. And Clarkson couldn't hold. Red Wing coming the other way. Gets tied up in the ref's skate. Red Wing coming back. And a good forecheck, or I'm sorry, a good back check by Clarkson to get back into that play. Madsen, Allman trying to interfere with the passing lanes. Red Wing gets it into the zone. 36. And they find the back of the net. Betters made this initial save, but the rebound comes out. So Red Wing gets a goal. Let's say that's their only shot on the net this period. Ready with it now. Hattlestead with it in the corner. Hattlestead still with it. Over to King, fanned on a shot and allowed number 27 to get in front of it. Oh my gosh, that's such a weak call. They're going to send Hattlestead into the box. Why do I keep pausing? I keep stopping the clock. I don't mean to. So Hattlestead's going to go in. That was a really weak. I mean, all Hattlestead do is give him a little shove. And he's going to go 2 minutes for roughing. And put it up on the box. Graham, I got it up there. Red Wing now trying to establish, and they can't. And here comes Jacoby Tosh on a breakaway. And finds the 5-hole to make it 8-1. So unassisted for Jacoby Tosh as he poke checks it away. And they lose it on the blue line, and Jacoby Tosh off to the races. Finds a 5-hole to make it 7-1. Clarkson feeds it to Keach. Keach just throws it down. That's going to be an ice. Oh, no, it's not an ice because we're on a penalty kill. And that was shorthanded. Now Keach with a nice reach. Pokes it away. Ties his man up. Can't get his stick around. King with a nice poke check. And now Allman with a poke. King. Some good defensive penalty killing right here. And Betters tried to clear. And Schmidt to Allman. Allman skating in. He's got 4 guys on him. Gets a shot. Good glove grab by the goalie. And penalty is over on Grady Hattlestead. Dorzik on the face-off. And that's Hudson. Hudson getting some playing time here. Hudson, oh, got tied up. And now King with it. King up to Hudson. Hudson off the boards, trying to get a stick on it. Red Wing turns it. And now ready over to Dorzik. Behind, passes behind him. That's going to be a nice. They're going to call that off. Dorzik in the corner, battling for it. He's got Hudson with him. Ready on a pinch. Holds. Gets it down to Dorzik. Dorzik. Hudson in the slot. Adelstead looking for a shot. Goes wide. Over to King. King trying to leave it for Dorzik, and Red Wing is there. And that's going to be offside. So that'll come out to neutral ice for a puck drop. Rewitzer out there now. Oh, Rewitzer, that's his first shift this year. Rewitzer's been out with an injury, so it's great to see Blake out there get a shift, find his legs. He had a football injury in the fall that put him sidelined for quite some time, and good to see Rewitzer out there on the ice. Zimmerman trying to get it. Rewitzer now battling for it. Rewitzer gets it deep. Zimmerman going after it in the far corner. And backhander by Tosh. Tosh wins it back. Goes down. He's got Rewitzer battling for it. It's going to come out. Schmidt's going to hold. Schmidt trying to feed it over. Zimmerman trying to get it through Red Wing, and they finally cleared a neutral ice. Number 42 off to the races. And Clarkson battling for it. Plays enough interference that Schmidt can grab the puck and throw it on the far side to Zimmerman. Jagger's got Rewitzer coming into the slot. The puck is there. Rewitzer had a good look. Now Red Wing coming over. Ready goes down, loses an edge on the boards. Gets up and battles for the puck. Red Wing still trying to get it. And Ready throws it over to Jagger. Jagger with a wrister goes wide left to the boards. Madsen back out to the point for Rewitzer. Nope, that's Keech. Keech avoids a huge attempted hit. And now Zimmerman throws it around the boards for King. A little hot. King couldn't contain it. Oh, good move by Keech to get it. Now it's Keech and Madsen 2-on-1. Pass was behind him. Oh my gosh. Great look by Keech and Madsen, but passes were just far enough off that Keech could not find the net on that pass for Madsen. Good look, though. Now, good poke check by Madsen. Joey looking to pull the trigger on it, throws it back to King. King over to Keech. Keech with a shot goes to the body of the goalie. 23 seconds. We should maybe get a puck drop here. It'll be close. We'll probably get a puck drop, and that should take us to the end of the game. So thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you again on Friday, where the Scarlets will host Owatonna. The Huskies will be coming to town. Be a 7:30 puck drop. And that'll take us to the end, ladies and gentlemen. That concludes this game tonight. Mankato West Scarlets skate to a 8-1 victory over the Red Wing Wingers. Thanks for tuning in on this seniors night. Our seniors of note: Hudson, King, Betters, Hattlestead, and Zimmerman. So thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to close this one out this evening. So tune in on Friday. We'll get you another broadcast here. I'm going to try to do the JV game. So until next time, stay fit, keep sharp, and make